an LA district attorney or an LA county attorney is trying to reprimand or say and complain that Vanessa Bryant, the widower of Kobe Bryant, the best player of all time. I know I'm wearing a Golden Knights uniform, but that's because they won, baby. Just did a video on that yesterday, so you might want to check that out. Anyway, I'm still excited about that. But to a sadder story, I know, after a win like that, I'll celebrate in a few, after a few videos. But so he's trying to say that Vanessa Bryant went too far in her lawsuit, and she's going too far in her lawsuit against some cops of LA County because they were caught taking pictures of the mangled bodies of Kobe Bryant and Gianna Bryant. Now, so this is a creepy ass thing that these cops were doing. Now, in particular, they're looking at one cop who apparently and allegedly took between 25 and 100 pictures of the bodies and of the remains of Kobe and Gianna Bryant. Okay? And of the crash site. Now, if you're Vanessa Bryant, this is emotional. You lost your husband and your daughter, and you've got to now put up 2 funerals and a memorial service in front of the whole world, and you've lost your man, you've lost your whole world and your child. I cannot even imagine that. And all of a sudden, you got this guy doing a creepy thing. This is super creepy because, of course, what are these cops doing? Hey, this is a famous guy, Kobe Bryant. What if I took a picture of his body and then made money off of it? And you tell me that cops are good. Okay. So that's what these guys, and specifically this guy, is thinking. Not, oh my God, how bad of a tragedy this is. Such a tragedy. This is such a tragedy. I really feel for this family, and let's just try and get this resolved. Let's get this investigation settled. God, what? I just can't even believe a child died. No, he's not thinking about that. He's taking a picture of a 13, let alone her husband, right? Vanessa Bryant lost her husband, let alone her, right? Like just her husband. She not only lost him, but she lost her daughter, her 13-year-old daughter. I mean, come on. Oh, God, if I had lost a 13-year-old daughter, I would be broken. You guys wouldn't see me on this podcast. Even if I was continuing the podcast and like however long I ever had a daughter. I don't want kids, but hopefully not. But I mean, you have to think like you lost your daughter. So this cop is doing this, and this guy, this attorney, is saying, the head of the police department is saying, actually, we're not going to hold our own accountable. We're going to try and go after the widow of this man and the mom of this child who died. Even though our guy took a picture of 2 dead bodies and the crash site, all to make money. That's all he did it for. So, this is exactly what cops are. This is who they are. It's the thin blue line. That's the saying. The saying is, it's the thin blue line. You cover for me, I cover for you. I don't care what you do. You could kill somebody. You could burglarize a house. You could plant drugs and other evidence. You could write a false report. You could make a false arrest. You could be racist. I will cover up your criminal activity. That's what they do. They cover up for each other, and they make sure that nobody ever gets convicted. Right? That's what they do. And the saying that goes, right? Better to be judged by 6. Better to be judged by 12 than carried out by 6. What does that mean? It means it's better to be judged by 12 jurors and found not guilty because you're cops and you're always going to be found not guilty until recently, right? Than carried out by 6 people having to carry your body out. That's literally what they say. And, people say, oh my God, well, you just don't understand. Our job is so dangerous. No, yeah, okay, fine, it's dangerous. Yeah, for like 2 seconds until you get there and you just kill whoever's there. Mental health call, kill. Black guy, counterfeit check, put your knee on his neck. That's all. That's all it is. That's all it is, right? And, they, that's how it is. They just teach us to get in there and kill. Kill, kill, kill. Doesn't matter who it is. Doesn't matter what it is. Just pull your gun out and shoot. Doesn't matter. And the problem is that these people are protected at all times. At all times. The police union protects them. The head of the police department protects them. The district attorney protects them. The state prosecutors protect them. The judge, the police unions protect, right? I said that. The judge protects them. The deputies protect them. They are protected 100% of the time. 100% of the time. They're never, ever held accountable. And maybe last year's protests and the conviction of Derek Chauvin will change that. I don't know. But they're never held accountable. And so this is why people don't like the cops. This is exactly why. Because they get away with everything. Because all it is, we got to cover for each other. And then we got to get everybody else. And by the way, to cover for us. And by the way, the media also protects them. They kiss their asses all the time. Police are great. They're the best for the community. They do nothing wrong. They're absolutely incredible. No one judge the police. It's the wrong thing to do. And we gotta start switching the conversation to holding police officers accountable. When a regular person commits a violent act, yes, we gotta hold them accountable. But we gotta hold the people who swear on an oath to protect the people of the United States of America, of your city, of your county, of your town, of your state. It doesn't matter. We gotta start holding cops accountable. And sure, now, look, in my opinion, and there's facts to back this up, all cops are bad, right? No, I don't have time. I'm not going to go over that argument. This is so stupid how a guy is creepily taking photos, let alone of Kobe Bryant, right? That's weird, of terrible imagery. But of a 13-year-old girl, the thought is not, oh my God, it's a child. Oh, I cried almost with the Tristan Bailey story, who was that age, that I did last week. And my thought wasn't, oh, I wish I had a picture of her dead body. What's wrong with you? So it's time we stop protecting these cops. And we got to get rid of this thin blue line. This challenge to herd immunity, this battle, it's hugely important. We need to get rid of herd immunity because this whole thing of you protect me, I protect you. You got my same gang color, my same gang colors, my same gang badge, my same gang gun, my same everything. You're part of the same gang department that I'm in. Then I protect you. I don't care what you do. You do something wrong, I'll make sure you don't get your ass held liable for it. We need to end this now. This is quite incredible that this guy is going after the widow of a man who crashed and died in a helicopter, and this guy, the police officer, took pictures of his and her daughter's body, of her husband and her daughter's body, and Kobe's, his and John's body, right? And other people's, but he did it on purpose just to make money. Oh, but no, we're going to hold the widow accountable. This dude has to be fired immediately. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. He needs to be fired right now. There's no other way around it. None.